It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I like that one.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sport. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Houston Rockets. Looking at Houston, what a year they're having. They've run up the best record in the NBA with some absolutely flawless performances. They've been a fun team to watch over the first half of the season. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers. That's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like, I know this is our, 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel it a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game, but anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 82nd 2 games. Doesn't mean the teams.
We've done a lot of games in our role here in the
right.
We
get 2 games a night, remember?
on the set.
Yeah, anyway, I was saying the injuries, they start to take a toll, not just the big ones, the little ones. Type of injuries I hate are the freak injuries. One time, Ernie, I was walking with my shoes off, stubbed my toe.
That's called barefoot.
That's a freak injury. Stubbed my toe, was out for 6 weeks. So you got to get rest, eat well.
Well, if you kick a brick wall, that's not a...
And man up.
Yeah, maybe you should. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Barefoot.
Thunderstorms come with the territory here in the Sooner State. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got a Western Conference panel ready to get rolling, and this Oklahoma City crowd wants some love from their Thunder. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downwards, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then there's Howard. And it's Capella in at the 4.
And guys, Dwight Howard's an interesting guy, one of the most physically imposing players in our league, and yet he's known for his lighthearted, almost playful nature.
Now here's Westbrook to the inside. That's good from Cantor on the assist by Westbrook. Cantor's got the opening field goal of the game for Oklahoma City. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Billy Donovan for a moment. They are going up against arguably the toughest center the NBA has to offer in Dwight Howard. One problem that Howard poses is his ability to send shots away on the defensive end. He told his players to be fearless and not think twice about taking shots, saying, a lot of the D Howard plays is mental. He just has shooters second-guessing. He might have them third-guessing, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight. Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Westbrook passes to Cantor. He feeds it to Waiters. Three-pointer. Ariza with the rebound.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Here's Capella. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
A shot by Harden, wide open. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Over Durant. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And Westbrook, here we go. That is good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Beverly. Ariza with it. Down low. Puts up the baby hook. And Howard finishes it off. Howard's got his first points of the night. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Waiters. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles. Clark, in 8 games, he was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got his first basket.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And Westbrook.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here is Durant, following the basket by Dwight Howard. From the left block, and Westbrook with the nice bucket inside. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Capella. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Enes Kanter.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
No good on the second free throw. Beverly against Westbrook. Feeds it to Ibaka. Waiters dishes to Kanter. Ibaka outside. And that misses. That would have put him up.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And Capella sends it back. Harden right side. He dishes it to Beverly. And the pass to Capella. Goes up. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Durant. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game. Just a major presence on the D. You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Capella kicks to Harden. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet. when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams comes in for Enes Kanter. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Waiters. Westbrook passes to Morrow. There's the dish to Adams. Plays it up and banks it in.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Harden dishes to Capella. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Capella's got 6.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And it's Durant missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Houston leading by 4. It's Howard with the drive. Here's Capella. Flanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. He's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Harden right side. It's Ariza on the wing. And too long on the shot. The Thunder have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Pass to Adams. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Mitch McGary's checked in for the Thunder. Lawson kicks to Montejunas. Smith on the wing. Pass to Montejunas. And it's sent back by McGary. They retain possession. No good from Lawson. Under trailing by 4. Westbrook kicks to Morrow. Back to Westbrook. For the 3. Here's McGary. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. McGary's got his first points in this one. Watson the pass to Montejunas. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
Here's Morrow. Lawson defending. Westbrook missing again.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5, as you mentioned. That didn't take very long, did it?
Montejunas' shot is good.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. For 3, Westbrook. That's good. Westbrook's got 10.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Smith dishes to Montejunas. Lawson kicks to Smith on the wing. Brewer. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Rockets lead by 5.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Houston on D. Lawson on the double team. It's tipped. And oh, here we go with Brewer. Nobody back. Smith with it. Guarded now by Durant. Here's Morrow. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Minnesota. And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Rockets making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Morrow kicks to McGary. Dishes it to Durant. And there's the feed to Augustine. Shot clock at 5. On the wing. And it's good off the glass.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
And Greg, how about DJ Augustine on the roller coaster ride last season, beginning in Detroit, ending up in a very creditable position with the Oklahoma City Thunder?
And a lot of that was because Jennings was so inconsistent for Stan Van Gundy last year, even so much so that he started starting Augustine, and this was just a small part of the turmoil for Detroit last season.
Here's Morrow, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Lets it go from deep, but they'll get another chance. Adams. Matajunas grabs the miss. Rockets leading by 3. Terry kicks to Smith. Passes it to Jones. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Sinks that one from the post.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers club on that pump fake.
Augustine with it, guarded now by Jason Terry. Outside Durant, takes a 3. Rockets with the rebound. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done, and that has to make you feel good as a group.
And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that inspiration and passion originated.
Comes from me being 8 years old and me just saying I wanted to be the best player. You know, first off, at 8 years old, you want to be the best player in your neighborhood, and that's where it comes from. Just always want to be the best, and no matter where I'm playing at. And if I keep working each and every year, I've gotten better. You know, if I continue to just keep working, I've seen improvements.
Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. DJ Augustine out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Morrow in at the small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Harrell. Thornton passes to Howard. Houston moving the ball around, and it's Harrell missing. Thunder trailing by 7. Here's Waiters. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Waiters got his first bucket in this one. Smith outside to the wing on the left. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Augustine's running, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. And the Thunder making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Houston also making some changes. Reza comes in for Josh Smith. And it's Lawson in for Jason Terry. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka and stolen by Harrell. And it's Houston on the break. Westbrook with the block. Tanner, high post. Kicks to Waiters. Uncovered. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Leaves the dishes to Howard. Outside for Thornton. Fires the 3. And it's Thornton again missing. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against Minnesota.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road. An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Lawson outside. It's Ariza on the wing. Here's Howard. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
Clock is at 3. Here's Ibaka. Misses off the right iron. Rockets leading by 3. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Harrell, that's good.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight. And for Houston, they're shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Lawson right side, inside. Howard kicks to Harrell. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Okay. Getting a little physical. I like that. I like that reference.
Yeah. Houston making some changes. Capella's checked in, and it's Harden in for Marcus Thornton. The Rockets shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Guys, we haven't seen the type of numbers out of them at the line that we'd come to expect, especially after last season.
You know, he just like every other coach can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Now off the inbound. And it's Westbrook missing.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro. But he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Cantor sets the pick for Westbrook. A wide-open look here for Ibaka. Rebounded by Capella.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, down by 12. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Here's Cantor. And Capella sends it back to end the run. And Cantor throws it down.
And great effort on the boards. And what a mean that was, Gary. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
Shot clock at 6. Capella, the pass to Harden. Goes up the baseline. Offensive rebound. Lawson kicks to Harrell. Back to Lawson. Houston moving the ball around. And Harden with the stuff.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time. How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Guys, I'm not sure there's a better star player who's a better fit for his team's philosophy than James Harden. He reflects the Rocket system perfectly.
I don't think you're wrong on that, Kevin. I mean, the Rockets, an analytically minded team. They love layups, free throws, and threes. Harden can get all of those done. You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Outside Westbrook. Screened by Ibaka. And stolen by Ariza. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Harden with the stuff.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage. And Harden, either intentionally or not, is really the poster child for a new era of analytics that's starting to drive basketball. I mean, he generates a lot of points, but most importantly, he does it with tremendous efficiency, in part because he lives at the free throw line.
The 8-footer. Here's Cantor, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Good night of work for Enes Kanter. He's got 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them. And, you know, for the Rockets, acquiring James Harden might be the trade of the decade. You look at what they gave up, and it's hard to argue that they didn't win that transaction in a big way.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Ibaka. Durant comes in for Anthony Morrow. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Dion Waiters.
One thing about Corey Brewer, he's a defensive specialist, has a combination of size and quickness. It's real hard to score against. I mean, equally good at defending in the half court or transition.
McGarry's checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook against Harden. Feeds to Augustine. Right side Durant. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6. Going back to Corey Brewer, he also has a sixth sense of sniffing out steal opportunities. Very quick hands. He's averaged 1.5 steals a game over his career.
And Kevin, Corey's one of those guys that's always going to give that effort offensively and find ways to contribute there. But more importantly, he's going to give you results on the defensive side of the ball.
He has an amazing motor. It never shuts down. Good on the second free throw. Well, for Terrence Jones, Clark, a very scary episode to begin last season. He suffered from a rare nerve damage to his left leg.
Yeah, he wondered if he'd be able to play again after missing 3 months. He finally got back out on the court. Good for him, because I enjoy watching him play.
Here's Durant. Adams trying to free himself up. Durant, no good.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him. And I tell you what, the Rockets are happy to have Terrence Jones back and healthy. They tried to acquire Bosh last season, looked like they had it, but make no mistake, Jones was always going to be a player not only with tremendous potential, but someone that they view as a valuable commodity on that roster.
Jason Terry, he's checked in for Ty Lawson. Here's Durant, well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Now Terry. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Brewer, good.
And guys, Terrence Jones, good numbers as far as blocks and rebounding, and scoring around the rim. He's also shown potential as far as playing on the perimeter. The Rockets hope he can fill that spread 4 role for them moving forward.
Westbrook double team. Augustine with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. Shot clock at 3. The 3. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Terry. Westbrook with the steal. Shot on the wing. No good off the back of the rim. Rockets leading by 16. Here's Moniunas. A 14-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Now here is Augustine. Stolen by Terry. And now Terry pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Durant. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Terry with it, guarded now by Durant. Moniunas.
Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Westbrook kicks to McGarry. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Houston leading by 18. And there's Terry. Moniunas in the post. McGarry on him. Moniunas no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. He feeds it to Augustine. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. He kicks to McGarry. It's rebounded by Houston. Brewer's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Harden. He dishes it to Brewer. Launches it. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Now Augustine. Durant just inside the line. And that's not going to go. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Rockets on top, running away with it. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, I'm here with Josh Smith. And Josh, what was the key to how well this team played offensively during that first half?
Just the way we ran our offense. With, we weren't lethargic. We ran it with great pace. We found the open man. We were sharing the basketball. Got to move from side to side and got some easy buckets.
Josh, plenty of elements there for a good offensive game. Thanks for the time. Back to you guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 12 points, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, how about their ball movement? That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all guys rotating, everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confidence when you're playing like that.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Barbecue chicken. They were completely overmatched in the low post. I couldn't believe the amount of points they allowed in the paint. Wow, I thought I was out there scoring, playing basketball. They got to switch things up, get some different matchups because they are getting eaten alive. Barbecue chicken.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then there's Howard. And it's Capella in at the 4 spot. Harden dishes to Capella. Ariza outside. Lets it go with a 3. Can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Here's Durant. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Well, you knew something was amiss with Durant last year. They eventually shut him down for the entire season after he was injured, which was the safe thing to do, and, Greg, the right thing to do.
Absolutely. When you have a franchise player trying to work back from injury, no need to try and get a few more games from him at the risk of derailing his career.
Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Beverley with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Beverley the pass to Capella. Now the dish to Harden. Hits the front of the rim and out.
For Durant, KD did try to return last season, but that foot just wouldn't cooperate, and that's when they had to shut him down.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Ibaka outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant just inside the line. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
One last thing with Durant's foot. Foot injuries can be a scary thing in the NBA. Along with knees, those are the injuries you don't want to risk anything with.
And it's Capella missing.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Durant kicks to Westbrook. Screened by Ibaka. Canner in the corner. There's the pass to Waiters. And Westbrook, here we go. Durant dishes to Ibaka. And it's sent back by Howard. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Rockets leading by 17. Beverley the pass to Howard. Harden kicks to Capella. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Capella's got 14 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
And Westbrook, here we go. And Capella sends it back.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Here's Cantor. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I have talked about that. And Clark, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
And stolen by Ariza. The tray. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's now 11 points for Trevor Ariza.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Harden. Stolen by Waiters. Knocks it loose. Westbrook dishes to Waiters. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Dion Waiters. Houston with a big group substitution here. Harrell, he's checked in for Capella. Smith comes in for Trevor Ariza. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for James Harden. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Lawson kicks to Harrell. Houston moving it around. Durant with the steal.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips, but those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely. They have got to get a tighter handle on the ball. I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Cantor sets the pick for Ibaka. There's a screen by Cantor. Back to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Back to Westbrook. Screen by Ibaka. It's Westbrook with the drive. A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Adams checked in. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Pass to Harrell. In the corner, Thornton with it. Lawson dishes to Harrell. Smith the pass to Howard. And it's Harrell at the elbow. Smith kicks to Harrell. Taken away. Here's Morrow. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game, and he gets it to go. 6 points for Serge Ibaka.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Smith drives in. Here's Harrell. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Westbrook against Lawson. Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook dishes to Morrow. Westbrook passes to Durant. Now the feed to Adams. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
A long windup and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
I sure hope not.
Lawson kicks to Harrell. Pass to Thornton. Dishes to Harrell. Feeds it to Howard. And there's the call on Anthony Morrow. That's his first foul. A different look for Oklahoma City. Mitch McGary's checked in for Ibaka. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Monty Eunice is checked in for the Rockets. Brewer comes in for Harrell. Brewer with the ball. McGary on him. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. It's stolen by Adams. Augustine with it. Morrow, that's a two-pointer. Passes it to Augustine. Durant with a wide-open look. It's rebounded by Houston.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Lawson dishes to Smith. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And Augustine kicks to Durant. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Terrence Jones is checked in for the Rockets. Terry comes in for Ty Lawson. Smith on the wing. To the middle. Here's Monty Eunice. And the shot is good. Monty Eunice has got 12 points in the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now we get a chance to check out Kevin Durant. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's averaging 30 points, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Jones now atop the key. Left side, Terry. Kicks it to Brewer. To the inside. And Monty Eunice, the basket on the assist by Brewer. Monty Eunice has got 4 this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's McGary, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And something that's been whispered about around the NBA is expansion. We know there are some markets that want desperately to have an NBA team. The NBA might not be at 30 teams for the foreseeable future.
There are markets in the U.S. that want an NBA team. Seattle, which has been a great NBA friend, has been trying to get a team back since the Sonics left for Oklahoma City.
Clearly, Seattle's the lead name domestically. The NBA has also talked about adding a European division. A lot of different options for expansion. I don't think any will be acted on anytime soon.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. So Smith will go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And guys, Josh Smith, an interesting blend of talents. A good defender, great finisher around the rim. Also an underrated passer at times for a big man.
Morrow kicks to Adams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Terry, the pass to Jones. Terry outside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And Josh Smith, kind of a tweener. He's spent some time at power forward. Clark, he's spent some time at small forward. He's handled the ball. He's kind of all over the place.
Yeah, he is, but I think he's best, Kevin, working inside. He's gotten stronger. He's worked on his post game, and I think as time has passed, he's settled in as a full-time power forward. At least that's where he should settle into.
And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Augustine against Terry, and Augustine kicks to Durant. Excellent defense there from Smith. Houston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point. Oh!
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Morrill kicks to McGarry. They set the pick. Shot off the pick. Augustine, that's good. Augustine's got 6 here in this quarter.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
The dish to Terry. There's a screen by Motiejunas. Out to Smith. Fires from the corner. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. McGarry's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Augustine up top. Terry covering, and it's blocked. To the paint. Smith dishes to Terry. Back to Smith. He feeds it to Terry. Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Smith's got 11 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
They set the pick. Durant attacking, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Waiters, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And a switch here also for Houston. Ariza's checked in. .32 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's McGarry. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Ariza goes in.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and it's Harden in for Corey Brewer. Beverly against Augustine. Right wing, here's Morrill, and good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 3 assists tonight. Harden inside the 3-point line, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Houston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from 3-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, McGarry out there with Eustace. Then there's Andre Robertson. Then it's Kyle Singler. And it's Augustine in at the point guard position. Here's Beverly. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Oklahoma City. Now here is Augustine. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. Singler passes to McGarry, and there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. On the wing, Singler. Ariza covering. McGarry, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And for the Rockets, their shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. Ariza outside. Here's Harrell. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Roberson. He's guarded by Thornton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Singler. Here's McGarry, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And Beverly kicks to Harrell. Houston moving it around. He dishes it to Thornton. The pass to Harrell. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Payne, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a change for the Rockets. Howard's checked in.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. From deep. Rebound by Harrell. Houston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Howard up on top. He kicks it to Beverly. Back to Howard. And it's Ariza in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Singler dishes to Robertson. Sinks that one from the post.
They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
To the paint, here's Howard. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Payne passes to Houston. They set the pick. Singler for 3, and that one's good.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Inside, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Here's Payne, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the NBA Development League now celebrating its 15th anniversary, and a lot of change over that time. None of the original 8 teams still playing in their original locations. Still, it's only growing. I think we'll see it grow to 30 teams before long.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza, and it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. Howard kicks to Harrell, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Greg, you're talking about the D-League. Not really a moneymaker yet, but it's really benefited, Clark, the NBA in so many ways.
Clearly has, Kevin, a place to train new players, officials, and executives or management, a way to test out possible rule changes. I think building revenue is the focus, though, and the players make a small salary, but the NBA Developmental League is helping the NBA be better.
Goes back up. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
No good on the second free throw. Here's Howard, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Payne passes to Eustace, and he converts the layup. And there's Terry.
Well, with Steve Kerr and Jason Kidd both coming with no coaching experience over the last few seasons and also having success, I don't know, guys. Maybe we should throw our hat in the ring, but pretty impressive stuff.
That's not for me to do. I've already determined I don't want to coach for a paycheck, even if it is a big one.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now Payne. It's deflected and stolen by Howard. And here's the fast break. And Brewer with the stuff.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Roberson. No good with the triple. You know, you look at the coaching success for both Jason Kidd and Steve Kerr, both with long playing careers, championship experience on their resumes. Steve, in fact, Clark even had some time in the front office with Phoenix.
And don't forget about his broadcasting career either, Kevin. I mean, I think in both cases, though, you look at these two guys, they were able to come in and have immediate credibility with their teams and their playing experience, part of their preparation for being coaches. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Outside Terry. That's good.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Pass to Roberson. On the wing, Singler. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Shot to stop the run. It's tipped. And now here comes Terry leading the break. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
We watched Howard play some great basketball. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
And so Howard nails both of them. Last season was difficult for Dwight Howard, to say the least, across the board. Worse since, in fact, his rookie year.
Yeah, he just wasn't able to stay healthy. I mean, looks dominant in spurts. Gets you thinking, okay, he's back. Then his body betrays him.
Here's Singler. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Good on the shot. 16 points for Montrezl Harrell.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Here's Singler. Rockets with the rebound. Harrell's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And talking about Howard, always a perennial double-doubles leader. Last year, through the injuries, he dropped down to 23 total double-doubles. But that was in only 41 games. So the average over an 82-game stretch would have put him in the top 5 once again. So clearly, he has a lot left when he's healthy.
Here's Payne. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Augustine comes in for Andre Robertson. Houston with a big group substitution here. Terrence Jones is checked in for Howard. Moniunas comes in for Harrell. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Brewer. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Marcus Thornton. Smith dishes to Lawson. Back to Smith. The feed to Moniunas. No good from outside.
Getting back to Dwight Howard, I think he's at a crossroads physically. Had back and knee issues. It's highly unlikely he can be 100% for a full season. You just hope to have him happy and healthy for your most important games.
Here's Houston now. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Lawson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
And Augustine kicks to Adams. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammate.
And it's blocked by Adams. And stolen by Payne. Eustace's shot is good. Eustace has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide. And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Payne, and the call will be against Ty Lawson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And it seems every season we see a player try and play through an injury. Sometimes it provides a boost with heroics, but it can lead to serious damage long term. It's a common practice we see, and some guys are pretty cavalier about it.
Rober's. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while. Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Smith kicks to Jones. Motiejunas has the open look. Offline with his 3. Oklahoma City's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Adams' shot is good. Here's Lawson. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Feeds it to Motiejunas. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by McGarry. McGarry's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Eustace. Trying his luck deep. Motiejunas grabs the miss. Motiejunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Terry the pass to Motiejunas. Left side Lawson. Terry kicks to Motiejunas. For 3, Smith. And Roberson pulls it down. Thunder shooting here in the 4th quarter, around 41%.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Dwight Howard. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Eustace. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. Smith for 3. They get it again. A second chance effort. From deep 3-point range. Takes the 3 and the miss. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, gentlemen, I'm here with James Harden, and congratulations on a nice performance tonight. It certainly seemed like you guys were confident and in control with the flow of your offense.
Yeah, we just tried to move the ball and make the game easy tonight. We did a great job of actually just, guys getting shots, easy shots, and our defense really stepped up.
Easy shots usually mean made shots. James, thanks for the time. Guys?
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Dwight Howard. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted. What'd you think, Kenny?
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Well, when Dwight uses his physical presence and athleticism to the max, he's nearly impossible to stop. He's got the body of a center, but the hops of a swing man. Just got to put it all together now.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.